Hello students, this is Sanjay Lohar from Vidyavardhini College of Engineering and Technology, Vasai. I am from Mechanical Department. We will continue with 1 week online student development program on AutoCAD tool for engineers. Okay, so in this session we are going to learn example on orthographic projection. After watching this video, a learner will be able to revise various AutoCAD commands learned up till now, apply basic AutoCAD skill to draw 2D drawing. Also, draw views as per ISO standard using various AutoCAD tools. So, I will directly go to our AutoCAD main menu, that is AutoCAD screen. Here I am expecting that you are already learned what are the various commands which are available and also the sub commands which are there in our toolbar. Okay, the necessary setting which are being required for an AutoCAD is already been done, for drawing is already been done, like unit setting, limit setting, and so on. Okay, also layer setting has been already done, which has already been taken up by earlier session. So object layer, dimension line, hatch line, hidden line, projection line, which has already been done. Okay, so we are considering that all the settings have been done in the drawing, and our main objective is to draw the orthographic views for the object given. Okay, so say suppose this object has been given to you, and we need to draw views for this object. Okay, now normally it is expected to draw three views of an object, that is always a front view, top view, and side view. Okay, so if you see this object, and if you consider that, say suppose A direction in this direction, if you consider this front view, then there is a one view which we will have to draw, that is a left hand side view approaching from the left side, and also the top view. Okay, so we are going to strictly follow first angle method of projection, where we will be able to draw, or we are expected to draw the front view at the top view at the below the front view, and the left hand side view to be drawn on the right hand side view of the front view. Okay, so these are the placing of views. Fine. Now I have already drawn a sheet of A2 size, but the dimension of the sheet is 420 by 297. So 420 is in horizontal direction and 297 in vertical direction. So A2 sheet is already drawn, and I have divided this sheet into 4 equal quadrants so that we place each of the views at their respective places. Okay, so we'll just see the component which has been given to us. This is isometric drawing. We see that there is a circular boss over here. Okay, internal diameter is 22, whereas external diameter is 44, and there is a semicircular boss at the bottom where the internal radius is R18 is given, whereas the external radius of the boss, semicircular boss R22 is 32 is given. Okay, now these two bosses are connected with the help of a stiffener or a rib of 10 mm. Fine. Okay, so and also there is one flange which has been coming out from each of the side. This is nothing but a bolting flange, and which consists of a hole of diameter 12. Okay, and the body in which there are two holes which are of diameter 15. Okay, so this is overall structure of a component. Now we will see what is the overall dimension of the component. Dimension of the component is nothing but 40 plus radius is 15, so it is 55 in one side as well as 55 on the other side. Because this job is symmetrical about this axis, so 55 becomes 110. So 110 by height, if you see from this bottom center of this hole to the center of this small hole on the circular boss is 100 mm, and the diameter is 44, so radius will be 22, so height will be 122, and the depth of the component is 32, and Here it is 30. So 32 and 30 makes 94. Okay. So overall size of the component is 110 in the lengthwise, height wise it is 122, and in the depth it is 94. Okay. So according to that, I have made a blocks of the size of front view, top view, and side view respectively. Okay. Now we will first start considering this job is symmetrical about this axis. Okay. Left hand side and right hand side is symmetrical about this particular axis. So we'll start with this point. Okay. You can see this point is semicircular hole is there. Okay. So we'll try to draw this first. Radius 18 and radius 32 is given. Okay. So let us start. We will first take a line, draw a line. Okay. Taking the midpoint and midpoint of this particular space where the front view is to be drawn. Okay, we will draw a semicircular, but what we'll do is where radius is given, so we'll draw a circle first. Okay, we'll draw a circle where radius 18 is given. So radius 18 circle we have drawn. Again we will select center radius. We'll pick the center and we'll draw the diameter where the radius is basically 32. So we'll type 32. Okay. So we have drawn the circle, two circles of radius 18 and radius 32. What we will do is that we will trim out the unnecessary circles, half circle, with the help of trim command. Okay. So we'll select the trim command, we'll select the boundaries, and we are going to trim the entities. Okay. So we are able to draw the semicircle. Okay, fine. Now if you see this component, now here it is basically 55 on this side, and then it will be going 68 at the top, and then a line which will be tangent to the circle. Okay, fine. So what we'll do is that we'll take the line command. Okay, we'll draw a line 55. That is because we have drawn the box of 110. So 55 is already available. Okay. We will draw a line, vertical line, which is nothing but 68. So we'll take 68. Okay, we'll keep as it is. What we will do is that we will draw first these two circles. Okay, so this circle is basically center to center distance is given as 100 mm, and then the diameter of internal circle is given 22, whereas the external boss diameter is 44. Okay, so what we will do is that, okay, we'll take an offset of distance 100 mm. So here we are able to know the center of the circle. So we know the diameter. Let us take the option of center diameter. So we have picked the center point, and the internal diameter is 22. So we have drawn the internal circle. We'll again take the circle diameter, pick the center, and give the dimension 44. Okay. So both circles are been drawn. Now we want a line which is starting from this point and tangent to the boss. Okay. So now let us draw a line. Take a line. Okay. Now we need to pick up the option of tangent to the circle. Okay. So we will press the button control and third mouse click. So we'll get different option. So here we will pick up the option of tangent and we'll select the circle. Okay. So now we got the line starting from this point and tangent to the circle. Fine. Now we will be drawing a circle which is available over here at a distance of 44 from the base. Okay, and the distance of 35 plus rib is 10 millimeter, 5 millimeter each. So 5 plus 35 is 40 millimeter from the center. Okay, fine. So we'll take an offset of 40 millimeter. We'll give the value of 40 millimeter and we will mark it. Okay, and the location is 44 millimeter from the base. Okay. So we will take, again we will select the offset command. We will give the offset 44. Take this line. Okay. So we are able to locate the center of the circle. Okay. So now we know that diameter of the circle is 15 millimeter. Okay. So we will take circle diameter, center diameter, pick the center, and give the diameter as 15. Okay, so we have drawn this. Slightly reduce the length of the center line. Okay, okay, fine. Now also this line can be reduced. Fine. Okay, now we'll draw this particular flange whose location is which is having the circle, and it is 40 plus height is 20. So we'll offset the line baseline by 22 millimeter. Now this particular hole, this particular flange is intersecting the circle. Okay, so we will trim the unnecessary line with the help of trim command. Okay, we'll select the boundary and then we'll select the line. Okay. So we have trimmed the unnecessary unrequired line. Okay. Now there is one more hole over here which we need to draw. The size of the hole is diameter 12, which is the location of 40 millimeter. Okay, fine. So let us offset by 40 millimeter this line. Okay, fine. And the hole is 12 millimeters, so offset of 6 millimeter per side. So let us offset this line by 6 millimeter direction and 6 millimeter this direction. Okay, we'll trim the unnecessary lines with the help of trim command. Okay, okay. So now one side of the geometry is already has been made. Okay, what is remaining is this now. Yeah, the remaining is there is one more edge which is here at the back, which is a line. Okay, so we'll start from this particular point. Or first we'll draw the rib. Okay, so rib is 10 millimeter, so 5 millimeter on each side. So let us draw the rib first. We'll draw the rib first. So we'll say offsetting the command by 5 millimeter the left side. Okay, we'll trim the unnecessary entity on this side as well as this side with the help of trim command. So trim, we'll select this boundary, and then pick up unnecessary line. Okay, so we have drawn the half side of it. Uh, our aim will be to draw the left hand side complete and then mirror about the center line. Okay, and one more thing is that there will be an edge over here which is hidden entity, so that will be designated with the help of a dotted line. Right? So let us go in layer hidden. We will double click the hidden line, so to make it active or to make it uh, okay. Now to make it uh, active, we have already made the hidden as a current layer. Okay, fine. So now we'll draw a line from this point to the perpendicular of this line. Okay, so half the line is made. Fine. Uh, okay. One more thing. This particular line also is a hidden hole. So we will use the one more command, that is match property. The beauty of the match property is that whenever we match this line, if I want to match this line as per this line, okay, so I will first click the line as a baseline or the required line, and then secondly the line which I want to convert. Okay. So now all the properties of this line are being matched with the this line. Okay. All the properties means it's a color, line type, or maybe line style. Everything is now become the same. Okay. Fine. Now also we'll do one thing. We need to have a center line. So we'll do the layer. We will center line will make active or current layer, so that whenever we draw the line, now it will be in the form of center line. Okay, I will erase the previous line. Okay, so the line available to me is now the center line. Okay, now I will match the property of this line with this line. Okay, also I want this to be a center line, to be a green in a center line way. Okay, so let us again take match property, select this line, select this line. So now our center line is being converted into the green line, whereas the also the line style is also been taken care. Okay, also we want the center of hole, so we'll extend this line to this. Okay, fine. Okay. I will also try to convert this center line with this hole. Okay, so this also is converted. Fine. Now what we will do is that we will now mirror this object, so that our left hand side and right hand side become symmetrical. It is symmetrical, so we will not draw it again. We will use the command mirror. Okay, it is asking me select the object, so I will select this object, this object, this, and also select the lines, this, everything related. So almost all things I have selected. Also rib I will select. Fine, and I will say enter. Now it is asking me the mirror line. So let us consider this whole and this as a mirror line, and I will say enter. So all my entities which have been drawn on the left side are now also part of the right hand side. I need not have to draw it again. Right? So in this way we are able to complete the front view of the component. Okay. Now let us start with the top view of the component. What we will do is that we will activate this layer, object layer. Okay. Fine. We'll draw first this line, center line we have drawn. Fine. Okay. Now here we are having a boss of 40 length. We'll try to make that first. Okay. We'll take an offset for this line. Okay, now we take offset, say offset by 50 millimeter. So we take an offset by 40 millimeter. Now I've already drawn the circle over here. Let us take the projection of this particular circle. Selected this circle. Okay, I will take the projection perpendicular. Okay, also I will take similarly choose the line, take this point perpendicular. Fine. Okay, so I will now complete the boss. I will erase the unnecessary length of the line with the help of clean command. Fine. Okay. There is a hole over here, so I can project that also. So again I will trim the unnecessary line with the help of trim command. Okay. The hole will be appearing, this hole will be hidden entity for me, so it will be has to be shown in dotted line. So I will select the match property, take match property, take this hidden feature line and give this property to this particular two lines. Okay, fine. So as far as boss is concerned, we have already drawn the boss. Now let us draw this particular body, which is a 20 mm width and 10 mm breadth. So there will be one line, two line and three lines, which are 10 millimeter distance of 10 millimeter from each other. Okay, so let us select the command offset, give 10 millimeter. Again we'll take offset command, give 10 millimeter. Will be three lines. So 1, 2, 5, 3. Okay, so three lines we have already drawn. One will be the line for this edge, second will be for the second and third will be the reed line. Okay, fine. Now we know here the rib is basically tangent to the circle. Here we cannot find what is the dimension. What we need to do, we have to project this particular intersection of the circle and tangency of this line in the top view. Okay, so let us take line. I pick this and I will draw here. Okay, similarly I will take for another side. Okay, this picked again I will draw. Okay, so now I know that rib is up to this line. So let us trim the unnecessary line which are here. So take trim command, select these lines, two lines, and trim one. Okay. So now the rib is up to this line. So by match property, we will convert this magenta line into outline white color. Okay. So this, this, this. Okay. Fine. We'll erase the projecting line, projection line. So our rib is basically up to this particular length of the on the boss. We'll trim the unnecessary line which is there, which is available. Okay, this is the unnecessary line. So we are picking up the boundaries and then we erase the unrequired line. Okay, fine. Okay. Now this edge basically which is seen from the top and only hidden in the portion of this boss which is available. So this particular length it is hidden line. So what we'll do is that we will trim this line also. Okay, fine. and will match the property of this line with the outline, making it highlighted or outline of the component. And the remaining line which is there, which is hidden line, we'll draw a line, and then with the help of match property we are going to change it to hidden feature. Okay, fine. Okay. So now okay, fine. Now in the top view we have already drawn this boss, these ribs, this feature are completed. Okay, so we'll try to draw this particular semicircular boss. Okay, semicircular boss dimensions are already been increased because we have already drawn the front view. Let us try to project. Take the line command and project till here. Again take line command, project till the perpendicular to this line, so that we take up this. Okay, draw a line. Fine. Okay. So now this particular boss is still this particular face. Okay, so trim this line with the help of these two cutting edges. So we have removed the unnecessary length of the line. Okay, there is also hole, a semicircular hole. So we'll try to draw this hole. Let us take line, pick this point. So perpendicular. Again take line command, pick the edge of the hole, semicircular hole, draw to the perpendicular for this line. Okay. Now again this particular hole, semicircular hole, is still this face. Okay. So this face is nothing but this face. So let us trim till that level. So again take the trim command, select trim command, take the trimming edge, center. And now again taking the trim command, okay, selecting the edge, fine. Okay, so we have restricted the length of the line till the edge. Now here it is again the hidden feature. So we will take match property, select the line and the entity. We need to change it to hidden feature. Fine. Okay. To complete this, we have the line. We need to complete this. Repeat line command. Complete this feature. There is a hole in this body which we need to draw this, as it is a hidden feature. No problem. We'll first take the center line, draw the center line up to this point, somewhere here. Now also we will project the hole. So again pick the line command and project till the edge. Again pick the line command, pick the border and till this face of the border. Trim the unnecessary required line. Again you will see, select trim command. This is the edge. This is the line we do not want. Okay. Convert this line again with the mesh property because it is a hidden feature. Whereas this particular line is a center line. So take the center line and increase the length of the line somewhere here. Okay, so whole feature is also available to us. So what we'll do is that we'll try to draw the flange which is there on the semicircular box. Okay. The location of this flange is 32 and the hole which is at the center 40 from the center and the diameter is 12. Okay, fine. Um, so first of all what we will do is that we will draw a line which is 32 offset and 32. So take this line offset to 32. Okay, fine. And then we know that the width is 15 radius, so 30 is the width, so it is 15 on both sides. So we take offset command, we take offset command, give 15, 15 on one side, 15 on another side. Okay, so now we need to draw a semicircle over here such that the semicircle is tangent to this line and tangent to this line. Okay, so let us select a circle which is having an option tangent, tangent, tangent. So pick this. I pick this line. I want a tangent to this line. I want tangent to this line, and I want tangent to this line. Okay, so circle is made. Fine. So we will trim the unnecessary length of the circle or part of the circle. Fine. Okay. Now this circle or this flange is basically touching the semicircular flange. The dimensions are not given, but we can find the dimension or the position with the help of the front view which has been already drawn. So take a point, draw a line. So we have taken the location. Okay. So take a line command, draw similarly. Again repeat the line command. Okay. Try to trim the unnecessary line by trim command. Okay. Also this particular line will not be visible. So we erase this line. Okay. Now there is one hole of diameter diameter 12 mm. We'll try to draw a circle saying center diameter. We'll trace the center and we say diameter as 12 mm. Okay, so we have drawn. Okay, so what we'll do is that we'll convert this into center line by reducing this till here. Okay, I say match property. I give this property to this line and also I'll copy this center line. Okay, so I've drawn the center line also. Now what I will do is that I will also convert this center line into now basically the green line which has the center line features. So match property center line. Fine. Now we have drawn the entities on the left side of this particular view. We want it on the other side also. So let us use the command mirror. We selected all the entities which need to be drawn on other side. We selected all the entities. Okay, we say enter. Now it is asking for the mirror line. we'll take this mirror line and say enter. Okay, so all the entities which were there on the left side which we have drawn, we need not have to draw once again. We have directly mirrored that. Okay, now extra line which is available here, which is not required, needs to be trimmed with the help of trim command. So maybe we'll say trim, enter. First pick the edges, cutting edges, and then this particular. So by this way, we almost completed our top view. We'll check once whether we have really completed. Okay, we have completed almost all. Okay, so we will now erase the lines which are not required. Fine. So all the lines which are not required in the top view has been erased. Okay, similarly we'll erase the lines which are not required in front view. So erase this, this, and this line we have erased. Okay, so we have in totality completed the front view completely and the top view complete. Okay, in similar fashion we need to draw the left hand side view on the right hand side of the front view. Okay, so all the commands which have been used here, we will be using those commands and we will try to draw the side view. Okay, now what I will do is that I will directly bring this view, because I'm expecting that all the commands has been, you are noting down all the commands, you have understood all the commands, so will not waste time. I will directly insert the side view. So in the similar fashion, we have also drawn the left hand side view on the right hand side view of the front view. So this is the view which has been drawn. Okay, now we will also erase the line which is not required with the help of erase command. Okay, so all our three views are completed. Okay, so I hope this session was interesting to you and you should be able to draw the orthographic view of the given isometric figure. Okay, thank you very much.